Hello, everyone. I saw a little clip this morning about China Mac calling out Charleston White for a fight. He wants to take him into the ring. Um, I don't know what Charleston White's take on that is, but there's a show that he had in New York that he canceled. And I saw a little clip from Charleston White, and he's talking about that China Mac done scared the hell out of him. I don't know if he was for real. I don't know if he was, making light of the situation. I don't know, but I know that China Mac is upset about stuff that he says about the Chinese people, right? Like the Chinese people actually are victims of black people. Black people are the ones that are victims of the Chinese people. And black people need to start running around here looking up to certain Chinese people like they're about something and not looking up to your own kind like your own kind ain't about nothing. We need to think of what we're doing. And China Mac wants to fight Charleston White. Well, Charleston White, if you want to get it on with the man, go on and get it on with the man. Don't be afraid if you really are. I really don't know if you are or not, but um, throwing on some gloves, going in the ring, you can hash it out. Let me tell you something, Charleston White. You're going to be the one to win. Them Chinese people, a long time ago, right? There was a brother by the name of Yasuki. I believe he was a slave and he went into Asia and conquered Asia and fought in Asia and all like that. And them Chinese, Japanese, whatever, because they're all the same to me, said that in order for you to be a real warrior, you need to have black blood in your body. In order to be a true warrior, you need to have black blood in your body. That's what they said. We always been warriors. We know this. Some of us don't forgot it because they made us forget it. So Charleston White, not only do you have black blood in you, but you are a warrior naturally. And you don't have a drop of black blood in you. Your whole blood system is black. And you're a warrior. So you have to not worry about stepping in the ring with some cat named China Mac and going a few rounds. Hell, if the problem was with me, I'd take up the challenge immediately and we go in that ring and we can get it on. Okay, moving on to the next topic is I saw a small clip also of Boozy, Lil Boozy, telling Minister Farrakhan to call him, get in contact with him because some brother in the Nation of Islam is stealing people's money. Um, I think that Lil Boozy should have a little bit more respect for the elders in the way that you are saying this to Minister Farrakhan, that if he doesn't get at you, that you're going to be calling him out every 5 hours and stuff like that. See what I'm saying? Why don't you focus on what the real issue is around here in the system of white supremacy? Why don't you talk to the white supremacists in that fashion? Why don't you tell them that if they don't get at you for whatever reasons it is, that you're going to talk about them, for 5 hours or every 5 hours or however it is that you said that. I think that you need to have a little bit more respect for our elder in the Nation of Islam. You see what I'm saying? Because if it wasn't for the Nation of Islam, the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, Master Farad Muhammad, and bringing us knowledge of self, you wouldn't even know what the hell black is. You wouldn't, right? Just a little bit of knowledge of black that you might have. You have to give thanks to the Nation of Islam for that. They started it all. Okay, so there's another video that I saw too about some damn Arabs. Now these Arabs, I think they won some kind of whatever sporting event or something out there in one of those countries, but it was a small clip that I saw today, and they got some midget hanging out the window with their face painted all in black and doing all kinds of movements with their hands like they imitating black people, like black people act like that anyway. We don't act like that, but that's how they want us to act in their eyes, and this is why they do that kind of stuff, because they want the rest of the world to believe that we act like this. Now these damn Arabs went ahead and did that, and I saw that little clipping today. So it was just like a big party in the streets. There was a car riding by, and there was some fool hanging out the window with his face all black, like Al Jolson would do back in the day. This is all making fun of black people. Black people, we've been trampled on, we've been stepped on, we've been stomped on for thousands of years. Put it that way. It's time that we start to push back. It's actually our time. If we listen to what the minister tells us, God came in the person of Master Farad Muhammad to set us on top of civilization. Why are we still at the bottom of it? Why haven't we made that move yet? You see, everybody else that has a problem with us, they come together when it comes to jump on us. But they can beef amongst each other like we do all the time. We beef amongst each other, but what we don't do is come together and go against those that don't look like us when they come at us. What we do is we side with them. We don't lost our minds. We don't lost our minds. Okay, we can beef amongst each other. I'm not in agreement with it, but when we do it, right, and somebody else steps in, like a China Mac or any supremacist or whoever it is that don't look like us comes in and tries to play referee or whatever, we need to come together, put our differences to the side, and step to that individual and find out what the hell his agenda is. These agent provocateurs that are constantly coming in amongst us, and we constantly skinning and grinning for them because we rather be with someone else that doesn't look like us than being with our own selves. We need to start loving and respecting ourselves, and when people come against us, we need to go back at them as a whole. It's our time. We need to think civilization, better, higher civilization. We need to think self-government, self-rulership, self-money, self-army. We need to bring this together, because as soon as we start doing it, you're going to see how God is going to push us forward and make us big time around here.